Hello guys, Joel's here and welcome back to Mystery Lake. We are looking for an opponent to test our Gardevoir/Sylveon GX deck. It was presented to you in the previous video. If you have not seen that, make sure to check it out. We found our opponent, which is Mizutama77, which is a dark type box, but he's playing most likely Zap Beast because I saw the electric type, the lightning type and the fighting type. Um, it should be a good matchup for us to test the Gardevoir because the Zapdos it's unlikely that it's going to take the KOs on us with the Zapdoses. With other Pokemon it can, but with Zapdoses it will take a lot of resources and a lot of time, plenty of time that we can use for the Acerola, for the Acerolas. So we find the Gardevoir Sylveon. We would need the other one. We could use the other one, but yeah, we might find it with Poke Gear. If we're not starting, so we can attack turn one, which is good. If we manage to get the other Gardevoir Sylveon in the back, then we can attack and start giving energies to the guy. If we get from the Poke Gear, if we get a Green Exploration, then I would be happy about it. So actually, it's not. I don't know where the lightning and the fighting even did I saw badly. Like did I see them badly and they are not there? Maybe. Or he's playing a one copy of Buzzwole. Still don't understand the lighting. So he discarded Cynthia and Bill Analysis. I can bet 5 years right now that he has either another Cynthia or a Lily in his hand already. Or the Dene. Or the Dene. So he's going to discard the thing, the Greninja Zoroark. Normally you don't want to do that. If you are playing this deck, at least in the list that I play, which is of course by no means is the best one. Of course he gets a Cynthia from there. But so you see now he already used two support, two Cynthias. He can have top, we can have 4 at most, and he already used 3s. Sorry, 2. So let's see if we can get. I don't like the Acerola that much. I would rather have the Green Exploration. We can get the Nest Ball that we really need, and then the Judge for the next turn. So let's take another Gardevoir Sylveon and start touching with the Fairy Song. Actually, we might want to check out how much turn the Greninja Zoroark will take to take the KO. We need to take the KO on us. Because if he does the Dark Union GX, then he's going to lose 1 turn just to get this guy. I don't think he will do it. Normally you do it with the Incineroar GX. So if you discard, if you manage this, he didn't do anything. Okay, fair enough. And he conceded, of course. So it's a weird situation, the one from the for the Greninja Zoroark. Because if you have checked my video on that, you could maybe see already that that problem, which is that if you cannot find your, so this is by the way darkness, lightning, and fire. If you don't find the the perfect first end in which you can discard somehow, you can discard the 2. Whoa, that's a very bad end. It's a really bad end. We have no energies, no supporters, no nothing. How is that? Okay, the first one we get is an Acerola. Cute. I really don't know what we can do. I really don't know what we can do here. It really depends whether we find something or not. But with this end, it's difficult. Even Miss Magus Miss Dribbles would be okay-ish. So, but I was saying the problem with the Zoroark, the Greninja Zoroark, is that if you don't find the perfect first end, and when I say perfect, I mean such in a way that you can discard to Incineroar if you are playing the Incineroar, because I have no idea what that the deck is playing. That the one that we faced before. But normally you want to discard the 2 Incineroar turn 1 so that you can do the Dark Union GX turn 2, and then you deal 240 damage plus. So it's another Greninja Zoroark, which is playing the Incineroar, but not with the Dark Union GX. He's playing the Rare Candy, I imagine. So he plays the Incineroar by evolving the Litten. Of course, she has the supporter. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. We don't play Cynthia nor Lily, so we need a green exploration. So the same thing could be said about this deck, because if we don't have either the green exploration or the build analysis, as we saw earlier, okay, then we are also in kind of a bad shape. I guess our opponent was in a worse thought that he was in a worse shape than us, even if I strongly doubt that, given that we were in a fairly terrible shape. You conceded, but we kind of need the supporter that we are playing. It's not a Lily, it's not a Cynthia, it's a green exploration, but we still need it at the first at the first turn, during the first turn. Either that or a build analysis. So let's see if we can actually have a real game. I have not seen this deck. I've not seen what types is this deck. We have the green exploration now, and we even have the nest ball. This is actually good. This is actually a good end. We don't start, which means that once again we can do. This is a perfect time because now I'm going to get 3 mulligan that will make things a little bit worse, but still okay. I saw a Whizzing and a Persian. I have no idea how those two things go together. Because I am playing myself a version of the cat-based deck, which is insanely fun, by the way. But I'm not playing the Whizzing, honestly. I'm playing the Tapu Koko to spread the damage, and well, I want to play Tapu Koko. I have only one Tapu Koko, otherwise I would have been. Yeah, otherwise I would be playing already that deck. So the problem here is that we are not that fast. But technically we should be. So in this case, I can see that the best strategy to go is to attack with a Kaleidoscope, with the Magical Miracle, with a powered up Magical Miracle GX. Of course, Lily turn 1. Of course, why am I even surprising? So I see. I will not put that many Pokemon into the bench because I don't want him to do tons of damages with the Weezing and everything else. So I'm just gonna take the Dusk Stone so that he does not deal damages to. Ooh, the Wondrous Labyrinth is an interesting card to get here. It's a very interesting card to get. So let's just use the Dusk Stone to evolve the Mismagius, because this guy, the Weezing, does damages only to basic Pokemon. So if you evolve so he will do them to the Gardevoir and the Sylveon, but will not do them to the Mismagius, which is okay. And eventually, once we run out of cards, we can use the power up from the Mismagius. Not now because we already have 7 cards. So let's just use Fairy Song and start giving the energies into the back. Eventually, what I'm aiming for is to survive a few turns with this Gardevoir until this guy has 6 energies. Even by... Actually, I will need one another turn only if I find an energy from... If I get an energy from there. So the triple acceleration energy, I don't like it that much because he will discard it at the end of this turn. Of course, the Shrine. Then I will get the Wondrous Labyrinth with the green exploration anyway. The Wondrous Labyrinth, it will give him a little bit of troubles because he will need more than 2 energies to attack. And for now, for example, this counter energy is counting as 1. It's not counting as 2. So Splattering Judge, 40 damage plus 10 in the bench. Together with the Shrine of Banishment is 20. It's all good. We still have 200 to go. So we need to use the Mismagius now, which means that I have to bench something. It's not ideal, but yeah. Because I want to use the green exploration, that's why I need to give up on the Mismagius. He will get 1 prize, but it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't really matter. So now we can get the Wondrous Labyrinth and, as usual, another green exploration, which is the last one already. Huh. That's unfortunate. Well, it's 3. It's still 3 green explorations, so it's okay. Then now he needs 3 energies to attack. And more importantly, we need only one. We need to top deck one energy, and then we're good to go. Oh, okay. We have only one left in the deck. So in this case, as you can see, I'm also looking at the top decking, at using the what's the name? Magical Miracle GX. The powered up magical magical miracle GX. The magical mystery tool is another thing. You already used a few Cynthias, 2 Cynthias and 1 Lily, so it might not recover that easily from the of course the spell tag. I was expecting it. I was hoping that he would attach another one so that I can remove both of them with the field blower. So as you can see now, it struggles. It is struggling to attack. We get the fairy charm that we will not need. I can take another hit. I think I can take another hit, which means that now I would mainly take max potion. We cannot get any more greens. I want to take a max potion to heal the Gardevoir. Or do I take an Acerola? Maybe the Acerola. Although if he has the Mr. Mime, okay, you cannot place the Mr. Mime anyway. So this, we don't need any of these. So either we take another Acerola or we take a Bill Analysis. I will take a Bill Analysis. So we should survive another turn, which means that I can attach the last energy to this guy. Then we take 10 damage per turn. He still needs 3 energies to attack with the Whizzing. I really hope he uses another supporter now, like a Cynthia or something. He attached the energy to that guy. Why? Yeah, but why that one? Okay, he uses another Cynthia. It means to me that now that I will play Acerola to get this Gardevoir back and attach. Okay, so he didn't do much. So now that I play the Acerola, yeah, to get this Gardevoir and promote this one. I don't know why I used the Nest Ball. And then I can remove the spell tag, which is very annoying. And then, to me, I can just, if you agree, I would just Magical Miracle GX. We take a KO, and he already has played 3 Cynthia. So the chances are he's not going to find another Cynthia now, right away. We still get 10 damage. We will get more. We will get more. We will get the attack from the Sluthering Spludge. He finds a Nest Ball, which most likely he will use to get the Mr. Mime. If he's playing it, it will be a Mr. Mime. I imagine he's playing Yorangur. Okay, makes sense. It makes sense. You still need to play with 3 cards though. It's still difficult. Hopefully he does not. Of course. I mean, we should still be quite good to go. The Guzma is not really a problem. Given that I have the Acerola. We take tons of damages now. Okay, Miss Magus, we don't really need it. Need to take the Acerola and yeah, attach the energies to the 26 HP Gardevoir and take another KO with the Kaleidostorm. And then I move to energy. I think it's okay like that. Now, at some point, I will need to use a Bill. The thing is that he only has another Whizzing. That he can attack now. He can attack with that Whizzing now. And he's doing 40 damage in front and 20 in the bench, so it's 60 in front because it's uh, together with the Shrine of Punishment and the Detention Gas. He has another supporter. So you see, that's a problem. That's a problem. I was aiming all. I was like really looking forward to do the GX so that he did not have any, so that he had to rely on top decking. But he was lucky enough. It was lucky enough to find whatever he needed to survive. So basically now we are in a bad spot because we used a lot of resources to do that, to prepare the GX, and it wasn't really that much worth. It wasn't really that worth. So I kinda want to use build analysis now. Looking for an Acerola is fine. And this is for the tool, I don't need it. I might want to... No, I will take the Poke Gear, but... that's actually not ideal. It's not an ideal position, because now we can take the KO, it will deal 40 damage to someone, which might be easily be. 3 more damage counters in this attack, so it will take the KO with the Larvitar next turn. Regardless of which Gardevoir we use. So the best thing I can do is just to attack and move the energy somewhere else. And now it will take the KO for sure with the Larvitar, because it can deal 80 damage, but then it will not have anything else. He already lost 3 Wheezing, so he's doing the damages to the one in the bench. Can I have a max potion? I mean, I feel I kinda deserve it. So will he take the KO? Yes, because he has 80 damage. He deals 80 damages. Well, I really need a max potion. Mysterious treasure for another Wheezing, I imagine. Well, another coughing. No, Marshadow. Might help us. The Marshadow here might help us quite a lot if he plays it. Because we have a big end, but not really useful, except for the Acerola. But we can easily get back another Acerola and the Palpad. We like I said, nothing. This is terrible. It's a terrible Marshadow. But yeah, it can happen. I mean, you still need to get the KO, right? Yeah. And now he takes 3 prizes, and that's okay. We are 3 even. But now, what does he have more? He doesn't have much, that's what I'm saying. So we find a Palpad. All the rest we don't really need it. So let's put the Acerola back. I don't think I really need the Green's Exploration. No. Oh, actually no, I can get the max potion, so let's try to get them with the Poke Gear. We find the Acerola, it's okay. For next turn, of course. Of course, for next turn. And can Kaleidostorm GX. Say, Kaleidostorm only. So just in case we get the KO. So just in case if we get KO, though we lost. So. But how would he take the KO? With this guy? Oh yes. Oh yes. If he can attack with that guy, yes, he's going to take the KO for sure. I didn't see the... Ah no, we got the Viridian Forest now, okay. If we don't lose this turn, then we might be in a decent position. Spell tag is fine. Spell tag is fine. We just need to place the Viridian Forest instead of the Shrine and then play the Acerola. I really hope he doesn't realize it. I think with the Rotom he can attack now. Because you have 9 or more tools. He has 1, 2. No, absolutely not. Another Cynthia. You find them all. I'm the only one. When I play, I cannot find. For the love of God, I cannot find one supporters when I need it. Apparently, not even with the Poké Gear. So let's see what he does. He can sprint, but I don't think he will, because if he sprints, he's left at playing with 4 cards. The counter energy doesn't work, so it doesn't do anything, which is amazing. So we can just power plant, then take the Gardevoir back. So now, how much damage does he deal? 20, 120, 140 is not going to take the KO. He is going to take the KO actually. So if he can attack with this guy, and he will be able to attack next turn, then he's going to take the KO. What if I don't attack though? I want to reduce the number of energies in play so that he cannot take the KO with the Rotom Wash. Or waiting for a Guzma, that will also be an option. Have I played one? No. I still have 2 Guzma to go. We could top deck it. Because with the Rotom Wash now, if we take the KO, he will be able to use the counter energy. So it will be able to attack. And he can take the KO because he deals 20 times more the energies that we have attached to our Pokemons, and we have 5 as of now, so that will be 100 damage plus the 40 from the spell tag if I knock this guy out, so it's 140, which it's 20 plus, right? It's 10 plus, so it's 160. It's very risky. It's why okay, yes, the Gutsuma. Why can we not find the Gutsuma though? Why can I find the Gutsuma? That's what I'm wondering. Will he be able to attack with the Whizzing? Yes, of course it will. Or a Max Potion. We need a bunch of things and we cannot find one. But this is actually good, maybe. Because then I can retreat the Gardevoir&Sylveon now, which will only have 140 damage, so still 120, well, okay, 150 damage. But a Guzma would win me the game now. Oh, actually, a Max Potion would win me the game. So let's see, we will attack, I suppose. Yes. 100 damage, or 40 damage. I need to retreat this Gardevoir&Sylveon. Oh my. I need to retreat it so that we can still reduce the amount of energies in play. And we can still attack with the Kaleido Storm, taking the KO. I will move 1 energy only, so that regardless of what Gardevoir&Sylveon we use, we can attack with both. We find a green exploration, which could get us the max potion we were looking for. Now he's going to deal only 80 damage with the guy, and it's not enough to take the KO. Even on this Gardevoir, the 80 damage that he will do, 90 damage, will not be enough. So if I'm right, we might have played this just correctly. Because 2 turns ago we could have just attacked the Marshadow without caring too much about this Frost Rotom, and then we would have lost. So I would be quite happy if we get this home, if we win this, because of this, like because of having paid attention. Yes, all the supporters you need. Let's see. Let's see. I don't see how can he KO either of those Gardevoir, honestly. Because he cannot have any whizzing in play because he just plays the last coughing, so he put this now, so he cannot evolve. Okay, we got this. Very much deserved. Very much deserved. I'm really happy about how we get this game because that's something you need to renounce to give up some KOs sometimes because those KO could lose you the game if you don't pay attention. So I'm glad we did. I'm glad we won. I hope you guys enjoyed. And so three win out of three, although the first two doesn't really count. But still, this showed how good the Gardevoir Sylveon deck is. But it also showed that it's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky. You need the greens, you need the Acerolas, you need to play them in the right turn. You need to be careful when you play, especially. But that is mainly has to do with your opponents rather than you. But that also that's always true. Regardless of the deck that you're playing, you always need to be careful and pay attention to what your opponent has in play. Alright, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one during next week with another brand new Unbroken Bonds deck. Bye bye.